So
Welcome.
we're in the wasteland.
We
Oh my
are
god, we're in the wasteland.
Yeah, so
No
this
one
is a
told
change
me
of
we're
scenery.
going there today. I
Yeah.
don't want to go to the wasteland today. I'm not ready. I do not have enough cram or jet or psycho.
Hey,
Well, hi.
Hey.
the hell do you want? We're busy. We're trying to find this place up north called Oasis. Supposed to have a lot of good stuff to grab. But we ain't interested in sharing it with every dirty waster that wanders in. So now, we're gonna have to kill you.
Alright.
Yeah.
Wait,
See what
wait,
this-
wait. When you said kill me, you meant in the literal sense?
Because now you have no faces. Also, that was really cool.
It was.
Yeah.
That was an amazing shot. That was crazy.
That's why I love VATS, is the multi-kills that it can do.
Mm-hmm.
If you have enough damage, enough VATS, you can just wipe out an entire group of enemies
Crazy,
in one
super
flow.
awesome slow mode.
And then enough chutzpah.
Chutzpah? I don't think you need a lot of balls to do it.
Yeah, you do.
Not
It's-
literally speaking.
Not
Hearing
literally.
explosions.
Two will do it. Or zero if you're a lady. Ladies can be perfectly badass, and their testicles, they don't have testicles. Why am I talking about this? Okay, anyway, went home to store and sleep. Yay!
Yay.
Train
Alright.
yards.
Alright,
One of
let's
these,
talk
one of
to
these,
the tank
one of these
engine.
turns, you should just say went home to the store and danced, and then people would be like, "Wait, what?"
Or
Yeah, but you guys would point it out. Then
Or
what's
you
the
should-
point in that?
then you should be like, go fuck yourself, I'm going home.
No. The way this LP should end: went home and never went back.
Exactly. Went home and stayed. Goodbye.
That'd be the best ending ever.
I'm gonna have to remember that. It's probably gonna be something along the lines of like, went home, started a family.
Yeah, exactly. Went home, got a few hobbies, met a sweet girl.
Dot,
Got a
dot,
good
dot.
job
It's
in the
over now.
area.
Screw off.
Not going back.
I'm probably not gonna remember that, and everyone's gonna be like, "Shh, you forgot to do this."
You fool!
I did.
Like he does some huge production. It's got like so hours and hours put in the ending, and people are like, "That's not what you were gonna do."
No.
The hell, man.
The hell. I love the repair system in this. It's interesting, but I do like the idea of like repair a baseball bat with another baseball bat.
Yeah, because that works. And the one
Almost
thing I didn't
there's
like
like-
is the all those unique weapons that you couldn't repair. Hated that.
Which ones?
The
There's not
Gauss
two.
rifle. The
Can
Gauss
you
rifle.
repair that with other?
Nope.
Whoa, slow down there. This area's off limits to everyone but the family. Where the hell do you think you're going? All right. I guess you look harmless enough. If I were you, I'd speak to Vance before you poke around too much. You can usually find him on the mezzanine overlooking the common area. This lovely hole in the ground is Meresti, the headquarters of the family. We are a badass gang, and we don't take shit from nobody. We also don't like nosy assholes who creep around asking too many stupid questions. Just remember, I got my eyes on you. We all do.
I like his bandana.
It's
I
a
like
nice
the fact
one.
that he lowered his guard.
Oh, you so practical.
Yes.
There's so many things that I can do wrong here, but there's one thing I can do right. This book.
It was so wrong, but it felt so right.
You know, this universe really does have to have some sort of god overwatching omnipotently your actions. No, not that one. Okay, that's okay.
Okay, that's a book. You can take that one.
Out of curiosity, I saw that the radio had a red thing over it. If you turned it off, would you get in trouble?
Yes, they will try to kill you.
Turning off their radio?
Yes, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. There's actually a person in the game who actually has some dialogue with that too, where you'll turn off.
Hello there, stranger. I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Holly, Vance's wife. I'm afraid Vance has him in isolation, and there's no way I'm going to override Vance's orders. He's a good kid, I think Vance will set him along the correct path soon, like he did for all of us. You don't think he's already messed up? Come on, don't kid yourself. We pulled him out of that shithole town just in time. Like I said, he's in isolation. It's his time to meditate and reflect. This is Maresti, the home of the family. It's the only safe place for these poor people. My husband started this group not long ago. He was trying to save them from a life of hardship and ridicule. They come from all over the wasteland now to find us and become part of the family. It was good talking to you.
Who doesn't want to know? What are you talking about?
Nothing. It's conversations for daddies and mommies, not anyone else.
You guys don't understand. When the conversations are going, they just mute me.
Well, before we
And
used to
only
rape
you.
you, so it got better.
Welcome to Maresti, human. Welcome to our home. My people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts who need a home. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit? What you see before you is the last bastion of hope for the downtrodden and misunderstood. It is a sanctuary for the oppressed and a beacon of faith for the tyrannized. We are the remnants of society, cast aside like the clean-picked bones of a hunter's feast. I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human flesh. Society labels us as monsters, demons, and the unclean. You amaze me. Never have I met a human with the gift of cognition that you possess. Tell me then, what are we? Do you think I believe I can turn into a bat and fly away? Of course not. Do I cast my image in a mirror? Absolutely. Now, ask me if I believe these individuals from every corner of the wasteland need me to give them a sense of purpose and identity. I have shown these people the ways of the vampire. I've provided them shelter, organization, and a sense of belonging. Yes, in a way I am brainwashing them. I am eliminating their fears, their inhibitions, and their shame. I have reined in their cravings and taught them to eat not of the flesh, but to drink of the blood. Most importantly, they have a family, a place where their quirks are tolerated and understood. Ah, yes, my newest charge. What would you want with him? Then a part of his human family still remains? Even more of a reason he needs to remain in isolation. Ian is at a critical moment in his life right now. After all that occurred in Erafu, he is scared and confused. It would be ill-advised for me to allow you to speak to him while he decides what he wants to do. Ian's hunger for flesh overwhelmed him. It drove him to kill his parents. Because of my intervention that night, he stopped just short of being lost forever to his cravings for flesh. I am telling you, he will no longer be labeled as such. He has become one of us, a member of the family. The hunger that drives us must be kept in check. It is one of the most difficult things to teach. Ian lost control because no one was around to guide him. His own family was alien to him. Your words impress me, human. Perhaps I misjudged you when we first met. If you wish to speak to Ian, you are free to do so. Here is the code to the area in which he is meditating.
Oh,
We're back.
listen. Yeah, that's right, Squee. You got yourself a pretty mouth.
It got worse again.
don't think I've met you yet. The name's Alan. What did you want? I don't have any authority here. I'm pretty new myself. Justin's been trying to talk to Ian, make him feel better. Maybe you should speak to him. Right now, I call this place home. The only home that's ever let me stay with my problems. Well, anyone that Vance takes in because of their special problems can be part of the family. Guess I'll see you around.
I thought I knew everyone in the family, but I don't recognize you. You must be one of Vance's new initiates. My name's Justin. I'm pretty new here myself. Ian, what do you want from him? I'd never thought of it that way. I suppose he should get a chance to talk to someone like you. Here's the password to his isolation area. Just please don't mention my name to Vance about this. No, just that Vance said he isn't to be disturbed while he's in meditation. Yes, I know. He told me. Surprised? Well, Ian was there when it happened and did nothing to stop it. If you ask yourself why, the answer is obvious. He belongs with us here. He's one of us. Don't deny him his rightful home. Well, Vance told me that this place was called Meresti. It was named after some town way across the ocean in a place called Romania. It's a great way to get back at those assholes out there who think we're losers. If it wasn't for Vance, I'd still be getting the crap beat out of me by those guards in Rivet City. I understand. Goodbye.
You look quite troubled, my darling. What's on your mind?
Hey
I
there,
wonder
how's
if
it
the
going?
family will really work.
Okay, I guess.
Sometimes with all
The new guy's
troubles we
taking up
have,
most of my time,
it
but I
seems
think he'll come
impossible
around.
to hold it together.
He's been through some serious shit.
Oh, come on now,
Hey, with
Vance.
Vance teaching him personally,
doing
he's
what's
bound
best.
to
Hey.
call out
If it
soon
wasn't for you,
enough.
we'd be
wouldn't worry
living in
I
about
think
it.
it's done.
Or
See you
dead.
later.
Ooh, a box. And a
Wow.
book.
Oh,
Say, wow.
Talk
There's a
about
giant there.
they hide a lot of stuff in this game. Like the programmers are just like, you know what we'll do? We'll just put this box here, and in the off
They
chance
let-
someone's gonna lift it up,
Oh.
we'll reward them.
You're gonna love this one. Try to spot the freaking pixel this is. Just try.
What are you doing? Is it gonna blow up? Is something gonna blow up?
Okay. Good
Oh my
job.
God. Did you shoot something down? What the?
Mini nuke.
Jesus Christ! Too bad it didn't blow up. That would have been one of these
we're-
days, Pip. I'm gonna like hack into your computer.
Do you remember?
Install the mini nukes explode mod, and then we'll have you go back in time and do that.
Do you remember that though? We were talking about that quite a bit ago. When,
Yeah.
When we were talking about like if you shoot it, does it explode? And I actually knew the answer of just going, no, it doesn't. Because
Yeah.
that's I actually did that.
'Cause you
One
lived
day-
with it.
I would love to record Pip's reaction. Like, what the hell?
Like, with all due respect, with a mini nuke, you'd have to have a big force to detonate it. Or, like, if you just tripped and fell and you had it in your backpack, you would
Well,
go-
not even that. There are certain explosives that will not blow up until armed. Like, for
That is-
example, the a 2 or 3 grenade. You know, like the fire from a grenade launcher from a gun.
Yeah.
That won't actually arm until it spins a certain amount of time. So you could shoot it all you want, nothing will really happen unless you spin it. You could throw it, you could drop it, but for the love of God, don't spin it in the air a few times and then
Hello
drop it.
again.
That,
So-
Interesting.
Yeah.
that was the only box in the game that is A, holding any of those sniper rounds, and B, holding something that's larger than itself.
Ooh.
So in this room, there is a sword cabinet, a kind of named wardrobe, and it contains a named weapon, which I'm not going to take because that'd be stealing.
It'd be bad.
I already lost karma by looking at it, but fuck it.
I love it. You can look, but that's bad. But if you touch, it's even worse.
It's just as bad.
Especially if it's on radios.
Don't turn off my tunes! Blam.
Never touch a vampire's radio! You ever notice how humans go like, oh, hello, I live in the wastes. And vampires are like, hey, baby, yeah, I live underground in the metro section. I got
No,
nothing.
I've actually never noticed that.
They do that. They're like, hey, I have a flaming sword, and I'm in a weird cult group, and only
Yeah.
abduct fucking kids. Hello.
Dun dun dun.
What do you want? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I'm sure Evan King is pretty pissed right about now. I bet he has the entire town out looking for me. He's worse than my parents. You think I don't know that? You think I don't know what I did? Then you must think I'm some kind of a monster. There's something inside me, something completely messed up. I'm a mutant, a fucking freak. The only person I was ever able to talk to was my sister Lucy, and she's gone. No one gives a shit about me except Vance and the family. Can't you understand that? She really misses being home, and she's asked about me and here a lot. I think I had it all wrong. I shouldn't have come here. I bet Lucy is feeling just as bad as me. Please, tell Vance I've made my decision. I'm going home to Arfu. I hope to see you there as well. I'm just gonna gather my stuff together and say my goodbyes, then I'll head on back. I wanted to thank you one last time for what you've done for me. My brain feels like less of a mess now. I think I may be seeing clearly for the first time in years. Don't worry about me. I've been through a lot, but I think I'm gonna be okay. I suppose not. I was about 10 years old, and I was playing with Lucy down under the overpass. We loved throwing rocks in the water. We saw some wastelander trying to break open the Brahmin pens and steal one of them, so I ran over and told him to stop. He just laughed and pushed me away. When I fell, suddenly my head started to hurt, and my eyes got all blurry. It was almost like I blacked out. Next thing I know, Lucy was pulling me off the guy. I had ripped his throat open with my teeth. She said I, changed into another person, that I even glared at her and raised my arms like I was gonna kill her. The wastelander took a swing at me with some kind of club. I turned around and jumped on him. I tore his throat open with my teeth. If he wouldn't have done that, Lucy may have been killed too. I just don't know. Lucy said Mom and Dad would never have understood. She told me to keep what I did a secret, and that she'd try and help me. Thanks to Lucy, she was able to stop that from ever happening again for years. Every time I'd feel the hunger, she'd hold on to me and not let go. After a while, the hunger almost seemed to go away until, well... I don't know, I really don't. I mean, I'm not totally dumb. I know they were in stories and all that. But who knows, maybe Vance is right and vampires were just people like us who learned to control their hunger and drink only blood. I mean, vampires are regarded as feared monsters instead of hunted animals like cannibals. Kinda makes sense. Yeah, okay. It actually kinda makes me feel better to talk about it. Go ahead. I wish I could answer that. I really do. I don't even remember it happening. When the hunger takes over, it's like being pushed aside, like something else is controlling me. I can see what's happening, but can't close my eyes. I don't even remember exactly what happened until Vance knocked on the door. That's the weird thing. He has some sort of crazy sixth sense about or something. Maybe all of our kind do. As soon as I was with the family, I really felt at home for the first time in my life. It's like all these people are my real brothers and sisters. I don't remember how long I sat there on the floor staring at my parents' bodies. It seemed like days. I wanted to feed, to eat their flesh. But it was like a little bit of me was holding on. Then, out of nowhere, there was shouting outside and a knock at the door. I opened it, and it was Vance. He seemed to know exactly how I was feeling inside. He took me under his arm and we left. I never looked back. Vance told me later that he was basically covering for me and allowing the family to feed at the same time. Since my parents were already dead, they drank their blood and left the mark on the wall. He didn't want Evan to suspect that I had done it. The irony is they were stalking our town to feed anyway. It's almost like Vance knew this would happen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, I was saying bye.
Well, I said bye first, so screw you.
Well, I guess I'll say,
It's too late.
Sayonara. Aloha. Bon voyage.
I like his back.
Hello.
Did I say that? I think he's got a
Yeah.
sandwich in there.
I trust your talk with young Ian went well. I am quite interested in learning the results of your discussion. Did he come to a decision? As long as you maintain this level of civility, please proceed. I suppose we could stop our raids on Arafu in light of this situation, but that just forces us to prey on others. Unless, many years ago, I survived by drinking from preserved blood packs I recovered from hospital ruins. The problem was that these blood packs are scarce. Agreed. Please, take this proposal to Arafu. Speak with them and then return to me with their decision. I thank you for showing me that your kind can be trusted after all. It is a lesson I will not forget. Now, what of young Ian? Tell me his decision. It saddens me to lose one of my flock, but I believe everyone has to follow their own path. All I was attempting to do was guide him. Now it seems that responsibility has fallen upon you. I hope you will be more successful. Please, I want you to take this. Consider it as an apology to you for all the hardships you had to endure finding this place. Goodbye, human. Our time together has been rather educational.
thank you, Vance.
Now, the interesting thing about Vance.
1 second, I need to get a few things done before we get into another dialogue.
Okay.
Vance has... Oh shit, it's about to happen. No!
There he is, the hero of the day. I know. I talked to Ian, and he told me everything you did. I don't know how you did it, but goddamn am I glad you walked up that ramp and lent us a hand. Thanks again, kid. Consider yourself welcome back here any time you're in this part of the wastes. Interesting. It seems they wish to enter into some kind of agreement. I guess it's better than pointing my gun down that ramp all day and hiding inside at night. Let Vance know he's got a deal. We'll do it. I'll speak to the others. I'm sure they'll agree with me. I've been saving up stuff for emergencies, in case things with Arafu got tremendously bad. You're welcome to some of it if you like. Sorry, the well's run dry. Come on back soon. I may have some stuff for you.
Alright, Vince has a weapon called the shish
Thanks
kebab.
again for straightening
Shish
out Ian.
kebab. That's a combined...
Always a pleasure to receive you in Meresti. What brings you down here today? Excellent. I knew you would serve as an ambassador for us in good faith. I will dispatch Alan to Arafu immediately to help serve as their guardian and honor my end of the agreement. Your efforts surpass those of the average human. In fact, I feel almost like you are a member of our flock. If you ever wish to learn our ways, you have but to ask. To be a vampire is a life commitment. It is not achieved by my words. It is something you earn by your own will and sincere meditation. Sadly, I cannot fully make you one of us, but I can teach you how the lifeblood of others brings us regenerative powers. Since your body lacks the way to extract blood as we do, you must find alternative sources for your nourishment. Drink deep of the blood. Allow not a drop to spill. Feel the warmth as it spreads inside you. You are becoming one with the life force of another. They lend a part of themselves to you. For a brief moment, you are two entities becoming one. Allow the feelings to course through your body as you partake of the blood. Feel it empower you and make you stronger. Once you have done this deed, only then will you know what it is like to be a vampire. There is no more I can teach you. Use what little I have given you well, and carry that knowledge with honor. Very well, actually. Our truce with Arafu is coming to fruition. I've begun teaching my people to live off of the donated blood packs. The transition has been difficult, but we will manage. You've certainly done us a great service, and I can't thank you enough. I'm certain our paths will cross again.
I can do it, like I said. Oop.
Well, oh god. Anyways, we were talking about Squee said when he came here, he thinks he's not 100% sure, but he thinks that he just killed everyone. And we were kind of debating on whether that was a good idea or not. And they were preying on Airfu, but Piff, if I remember correctly,
So what do you need? Sure. Take a look around.
Wait,
Yes,
well, we
Inferno?
can talk during this menu
it's
thing,
fine.
right? Okay, but you said, like, if I remember correctly, we're preying on them, but if I remember correctly, like, they were begging and harassing the people, right? They were kind of
Oh, they were
trying
living
to
in
scare
fear.
them. Yeah, they were being terrorized,
Yeah.
yeah, but were they being killed?
Sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, either you are killed or not killed.
Well, no, the
think
people of
that's-
Arafu didn't actually get killed at all. The parents actually died because of the kid, and he went on
Yeah.
a rampage because of his bloodlust.
Yeah. But, you know, so out of curiosity, what if you don't broker a deal between Airfu and these guys?
Oh,
Do they overrun the place?
I actually don't know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways, I think this is kind of a situation where it's understandable if you go either way. If you kill them all because you just assume they're horrible fucking bandits, or you realize that these are just kind of weirdos, but they don't necessarily want to harm people, but they're so crazy about drinking blood that, you know.
Oh, I remember what happened.
Hmm?
They were vampires drinking blood and stuff. I went in guns a-blazing. I don't think I ever even talked to Vance.
Yeah,
Oh.
fair enough.
I will say, okay, I'm sorry. Back to the gameplay. Look at this for one thing. The
Scrap metal?
21 scrap metal just in the shop.
Ooh, that's a lot of
It-
experiences.
Yes. Also, this is one of the biggest stores in the entire game. I'm
Yeah,
not
this
quite
is
sure
crazy.
why.
Wait. Experience for scrap metal? What am I missing?
Yeah, Walter in Megaton.
Oh, I thought he just gave you money for scrap metal.
Nope.
But it's
He
been
does
so
that
long
too.
since I've played.
Give me a shout if you need anything. What are you staring at me for then?
You can also check just behind you in our fridge. There's full of like scrap metal that you can steal.
Goodies.
Goodies indeed. Am I going to teleport?
Whee!
Oh, that's what I was. Excuse me. We're going to find out in the next episode.
Yay.